Hello, this is Golf Pro Show and Tell, and this is the clock drill. The clock drill is necessary for your wedge play, and it can work anywhere from 20 yards all the way back up to a full wedge shot of about 100 yards out. It's really simple, and this is how the tour pros get those specific distance yardages down whenever they're hitting wedge shots. You'll see them step up to a 35 or 55 or 70 yard wedge shot, and it just seems like they have a knack for hitting the golf ball the appropriate distance time and time again. It's really important that we land that golf ball the distance we desire, because it's obviously going to help us hit it closer to the hole. I'm going to show you that drill right now. I'm going to show you this technique. It's more of a technique than it is a drill, but it's still something that you can practice to help you get those different yardage gaps down in your wedge play. It's really simple. So what I'm doing is essentially, as I set up to the golf ball, at my feet is 6 o'clock. So as I stand right here, this is a 6 o'clock position. From here, as I take my arm swing back, you'll notice that it goes from 6 o'clock, pointing straight down at the ground, to 7 o'clock, then to 8 o'clock, up to 9 o'clock, and then into 10, and so on and so forth. So you see the different increments there. I'm also, if I swing the club back here to 7, then I'm going to swing through to the 5, back to 8, through to the 4, back to 9, the left arm will go through to the 3, or my trail arm will go through to the 3 if your right hand will be backwards. So this is going to help me get a really good gauge and separate those gaps in my distances. I have Flight Scope Mevo here to give me a little bit of feedback on how far the golf ball is going, and so I'm going to show you those different increments, about 7, 7:30, then up to about 8 o'clock, and then to 9 o'clock, and you'll see that the golf ball is going a slightly different distance each time at the same pace and the same motion. Looks like this. This is a 7 o'clock, 7:30 motion. Went about 26 yards. So now I'm going to increase this a little bit, go closer to 8 o'clock, 8:30, and it should go just a little bit farther with the same motion.
39.7 yards.
That was 39 yards. And then now I'm going to go to a 9 o'clock motion, so I'm going to swing up to 9 o'clock, and I'm going to swing through to 3. 52 yards. So it's not exact science, but just the feedback I'm getting here from the Flight Scope Mevo on these wedges is fantastic, and it helps me practice and nail those specific yardages. But what this is doing is it's showing me how far I hit the golf ball at the same pace, the same effort, only swinging my arm back to about 7 or 7:30, then back to 8 or 8:30, and then all the way up to the 9. When you do this, it's really going to help you hit those specific marks. Practice this. See how far the golf ball goes at the different increments. So when you get on the golf course under pressure, where it really counts, you'll just know, hey, I need to swing this back to 7 o'clock to hit that 25-yard distance. Now for you, it might be a little bit different distance-wise, but with a little bit of practice, you can really sharpen your skills and sharpen that distance control with your wedges.